Hey guys, and we're back with another video. I said I'm back with another. Let me stop. Anyways, hey guys. So, I just wanted to talk about love. Love. I love love. I've always loved love. And what is love? Can you love another unconditionally? Is that possible? What does it look like to love yourself? Just love. And like I said, I've always loved love. And I wish, though, that I would have learned self-love first, because I think that before you can love anybody else, you need to learn to love yourself. And I mean, actually love yourself. Can you spend time with yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you treat yourself nicely? Do you talk to yourself nicely? And all of these things come with self-love, And I feel like if I would have learned self-love first, especially as a Black woman, and I don't even like to put labels on it, but because of how effed up the world is, and how the moment that you're born, you're conditioned to you're conditioned, period. You become aware of things that you don't need to be aware of. Yeah, I'm Black, and what? And because of the stigma and the racism, self-love for me was very difficult. No! So if you're a little Black girl watching this, I just really want you to really hear me out, right? Before, you even think about getting into a relationship with somebody, unlearn everything that you've been told. If you've been told certain things, not everybody has the same life, not everybody has the same experiences, but I know most Black women have the same experience, because obviously we experience life differently than other people, unfortunately. It shouldn't be that way, but it is, so it's important to know who you are. Just as a Black person, know your history too. We are the first people of this world. That alone should be I am that girl, okay? I'm that beat. I ain't even gonna say the full word, because I don't like that word, but you get the point. Don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. I know growing up, it was very hard for me to love myself, my hair, my skin, just because of certain people I was around as well. I guess that's kind of another thing that I would recommend. Surround yourself with people who are kind and who respect you as a person. Just people that appreciate and love, not even just appreciate, people that love who you are, love your Blackness. Okay, we're back. This wind is very strong today. But yeah, surround yourself with people who love and respect Black people, Black women. That was something that I've never done until now. Now I would never ever, okay? But when I was a little younger, a couple years younger, right now I'm 25, by the way. I don't even know what age that was. When I'll say around high school years, right? Around high school years, a little after high school years as well. I would just surround myself with people I would just attract people who didn't like Black women, and I'm talking about men in particular. Men are the only ones who made my Black skin apparent, I guess, they always felt the need to tell me how I was either the first Black person that dated, I was some freaking experiment, or that they normally like light skins. And honestly, I can't even tell you why I continue to talk to these these bimbos. I can't tell you. I don't know what I was thinking, but like I said, I'm a new girl now, you know. I'm a new girl, and that was the past, you know. But that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because I really want you guys to learn from my mistakes. I'm so sad. Okay, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was surrounding myself, or just attracting these types of people, and I do feel like a big part of that is because just growing up and other things that I've dealt with growing up like younger, and you know, just never feeling confident about my skin, never getting picked, quote unquote. And I don't know, like just all those things has gotten embedded in me subconsciously. And so even though I thought I was confident, I wasn't really that confident, because if I was, why would I be attracting these types of men, you know? That's why I think it's so important, you know, to love who you are, and not just if you're black, you know, because if you don't love yourself, you're gonna attract people who also won't love and respect you the way that you deserve. Because girl or guy watching this, like, you deserve love. Love should be free. Love is free. Love is everything, you know. And before trying to love somebody else, like, really think about, or really try and like build a relationship with yourself first, you know. Build healthy habits for yourself, like spend time with yourself, get to know yourself. What are your likes, what are your dislikes, what do you enjoy, what do you love about life, what do you love about yourself? These are all questions that you need to know before getting in a relationship with somebody else. I think another thing too that would help with confidence as a black person, I don't know how this got on the topic of black people, but I guess because I'm also just trying to help out, you know, my people. But for my black girls, hang out with other black girls. You can hang out with hang out with anybody you want to, but I'm just saying, like, surround yourself with other black people too, because then you won't feel alienated in other spaces, and then also you'll feel like more confident in who you are, because you're around people that get you, that understand you, and understand your life experiences. And I think that's important first than anything else, you know. Being understood is so freaking important in relationships, like romantic or friendships. Being understood is so important. And I do feel like, you know, who understands you more than yourself, than other black people, you know? Of course, you have the black people that are lost, but we ain't talking about them. Loving unconditionally, is that even possible? And that's something that I still think about to this day, you know. And like I said, I love hard. I'm a lover. I love my friends hard, and I love like family hard. I love when I'm in relationships, I love that person very hard. I love very deeply. And it's just such a good feeling to be vulnerable. And I think being vulnerable is probably the first step to experiencing real love, because you can't experience real love, one, if you don't love yourself, two, if you're not vulnerable enough to be open enough, because vulnerability is like the key to openness. Like, it's okay to let people in, and I think that's such a terrible stigma that we have, that vulnerability is weak. But it's far from it. It's far from it. Sensitivity is not weak. Vulnerability is not weak. Loving is not weak. Wanting to be in love is not weak. Wanting love in your life is not weak. Like love is the strongest freaking vibration. Love is God, you know? So like, wanting these things and wanting to surround yourself with people who love you, there's nothing wrong with that. Wanting to be vulnerable with the people that you love, there's nothing wrong with that. There's strength in that. And then if you are vulnerable with somebody and it's not taken well or it's not received well, if they don't choose to learn to love who you are or give you the safe space to be vulnerable, then don't take it personally. Just understand that it's not you, it's them, and find people who will accept your vulnerability, who will give you the space to be vulnerable and open, you know, because then you can experience good and real love. This video is probably gonna be all over the place, but ways that I choose to show love to myself now, I am doing what I'm doing now. I'm working on my YouTube videos and my spiritual content. I am going to the park more just to be more present and be in nature and like spend time with myself. I buy myself flowers. I take care of my body, which means eating healthy, or just watching what I put in my body, like foods and drinks. And I go to the gym. I take care of my skin, my feet, my body. I just take care of myself. And when you do that, you feel good. Oh, and another big thing that helps with self-love is self-expression. Don't be afraid to express yourself. And that can look different for everybody. One of the ways that I like to express myself is through my clothes. I love fashion. I love jewelry. I love hair. I love styling my hair different ways. Just do it. Like, because if you're afraid of if people are going to judge you based off of the way that you choose to express yourself, then that's even more of a reason why you should do it. Because don't let fear of judgment be the reason that's stopping you from being your true authentic self. Because when you're not your true authentic self, it makes you not love yourself. It really does, you know? And if you are your authentic self and somebody doesn't receive it, just cut them out. There's nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong with them, you know? Like, literally. You are perfect. You are perfect the way that you are. Don't compare yourself to other people or other relationships if you're in a relationship. That's something that I would struggle with too. Comparing myself even in, you know, relationships. And yeah, man, it's just time for healing. And I am in the moment of my life where I'm leading with love. I'm not being afraid to express my emotions with people anymore, because like I said, I love deeply. I love my friends deeply. I love the people around me deeply. I love strangers, you know. I hate being judgmental. Of course, you know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes, you know, I catch myself and I'm like, girl, don't do that. Like, who you think you are? Like, you know, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I really don't enjoy doing those things. And also, oh my gosh, that's actually another big thing too. If you judge other people, you'll never really fully love yourself either, because you're judging others. And if you're judging others, you clearly don't love yourself. Because you shouldn't be doing that to begin with. And I feel like if you do that, there's probably some lack that you feel with yourself, which is something that you just need to work on. But like I said, nobody's perfect. You know, I catch myself doing it sometimes, like in my head. I rarely ever out loud judge people, because I just understand the fact that it's pointless, it's stupid. And if I'm judging somebody else, I'm judging myself, because we are each other, you know. And if it's not constructive, I always said this, or felt like this, if it's not constructive, keep it to yourself. Like, people aren't too entitled to their negative opinions. Like, It does not need to be said. Nobody cares. It's not constructive. If you're not leading with love, then what's the point, you know? And I think that's something, like I was saying, that's something that I'm really focusing on now, is like, with every interaction that I have, am I leading it with love? That's exactly what it is. That's something I'm focused on. And even that, it took me a while because of the hurt that I've received in the past for either just being myself or relationships and whatnot. I know vulnerability has been something that I've needed to work on, because after experiencing certain pains and trauma, it's been hard to be as vulnerable or as open, you know. But I'm unlearning these things, and it's been amazing, guys. I'm telling you, like, just living free, just living in love. You know, if you're free of judging other people, you're free of judging yourself. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Don't judge yourself. Like, look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I know, oh my gosh, if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so corny. It's not corny, and nothing corny about talking good to yourself. Like, there's nothing corny about looking at yourself in the mirror, booty naked. I do that. I look at myself in the mirror and booty naked. I be like, dang, girl, you look good. Like, because I do look good. Like, and you should feel that way about yourself too. Like, you really should. Like, look at your body, look at your face, tell yourself, compliment your skin, you know, affirm positive things to yourself about yourself, and also do the same for other people. You know, don't surround yourself with people who are negative. Don't surround yourself with people who don't love themselves, because then they can't love you properly. I think I said that already, but as far as when it comes to loving others unconditionally, I do feel like it's possible. I just feel like you have to drop all ego, all expectations. And that's why I said loving yourself first is important. It's very important, because you're not looking for other people to fill that void for you, you know? You're not looking for other people to do things for you. You're not expecting other people to do things for you, because you do it all for yourself, and you allow people to be who they are and to show and express their love for you in their own way. And no, don't get me wrong, I do feel like it's important to express your boundaries. Boundaries is something that's a big thing. I think it's important to express your boundaries with other people, like friends, relationships, because then they understand what you would and would not accept, and they won't disrespect you. So, you know, wanting a person to love you a certain way it's really not that important. As long as they're showing that they love you, as long as they respect you, then that's literally all that matters, you know? I did want to mention that it is important to discuss your love languages with the people that you love or in romantic relationships, because that gives them the opportunity to understand you and what you like, and it gives them the opportunity to show you in those ways. And if somebody really loves you, they will go out of their comfort zone to express their love for you in a way that really resonates with you. You could still love somebody unconditionally, who they are as they are, and still have certain boundaries, you know, just like I said, because boundaries are things that you put in place to protect yourself, you know? And if a person that really loves you, they will respect those boundaries. I'm kind of getting lost in the sauce by now. I don't know. I feel like I said everything I wanted to say. I don't think there's much else. But yeah, I'm on the journey of love. And yeah, I just love love. Love is like the greatest feeling. If you've loved in your life, that is amazing, you know? That is literally amazing. And whether it's friends or relationships, if you've had a real love connection, it's a blessing. Love is like an amazing feeling. It really is. So that's why you should spread it more, because other people need love too, you know? And we all need love. We all need love, and you never know what somebody else is going through. So for you to just be kind to people and spread love and positivity, it means the world. It really does. And yeah, I guess that's it for the video. We're gonna end this video here because I don't know what else I'm saying. I feel like I'm just gonna be rambling from here on. So also, it's looking a little cloudy now, and I want to just be able to enjoy the rest of the time that I have here at the park before it does start raining, if it wants to. So I love you guys so freaking much, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.